So you think that Peter Obi will become a bigger force in 2027?
Peter Obi alone cannot.
The hero of this election, whether you like him or not like him, is Obi.
Peter Obi did not lose the last election. Peter Obi won the last election. INEC and the judiciary performed their magic.
I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody.
Me, and I'm giving you people my word now. Not us, I no talker. If Peter Obi is running with anyone, as the vice president of that, as the running mate to that person, me, Aisha Yusufu, in my little, I'm not saying that I have any influence, so I'm not saying that I'm one big anything. In my little capacity, I will work against that ticket. If that's the only thing, even if I don't support any other person.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News. Have you heard? Hey, me, I fear, I don't know why I'm so afraid or fearing or scared for Peter Obi. Why is Nelson Wike praising Peter Obi? In this particular video, me, I don't know. After you stole the person man, the excuse in hand, make sure say he lose election. Now you the present. Say the hero of this election is Peter Obi. I want you guys to watch it. I know this guy, not the president for free. He's into something.
The hero of this election, whether you like him or not like him, is Obi. The hero of this election is who? Obi. Listen, I'm not saying, hold on. I'm not saying it to make you happy. Listen, are you hear me? I'm not saying it to make you happy. I'm saying the truth and nothing but the truth. He may not have been pronounced as the winner, no problem.
You are calling the hero of this election, of 2023 election, is Peter Obi. The hero is Peter Obi. Why? Because you knew he won the election, but you stole his mandate. Nelson Wike is a grey snake. Not even under the green grass. Under your green bed. That man. Anyway, a lot of people are talking that Peter Obi should re-strategize before 2027. It's not what he's doing right now. Gabatting about, speaking, making himself relevant, which is also good. And some people are saying that if, according to the human rights activists, he said that if Peter Obi must win, he can't do it alone. He needs more force. Because if Bola Ahmed Tinubu that was not in office could squeeze and twist the hands of our president then, our former president Buhari, and won the election, what much can you do when now that is the president of Nigeria? According to him, I want you guys to watch the video. We'll be right back.
So you think that Peter Obi will become a bigger force in 2027?
Peter Obi alone cannot even challenge General Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He cannot. But I think if they congregate and work together, they may have a better chance. Because you see, there's so much hunger in the country. The factors that will be working against this president, they are going to be so numerous that even him, because I think someone has told him somewhere that he has won the election. And that is why you can see the effrontery with which he is operating. So, but I think if they start on time, that they might have a fighting chance. But it's going to be a Herculean task.
There are those who will say it should be a running mate to a northern candidate. Do you see that as a pathway?
With politicians, you can never be sure. And you can never predict because their ego is bigger than the national stadium.
You think Showore will be president one day?
Yes, of course. If Buhari, see, anybody can be president. Since Buhari has become president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has become, anybody can become president,
including Showore.
Of course. Buhari called for a revolution in this country, became president. Bola Ahmed Tinubu called for a revolution in this country, became president. Okay, so what's wrong in calling for a revolution? Whether it is revolution of ideas, whether it's revolution at the ballot box. If it was wrong, if revolution was wrong, as they want people to believe, why did Buhari call for revolution? Why did Bola Ahmed Tinubu call for revolution?
So do you agree with Kenneth Okonkwo that the three should step aside?
I wouldn't say I agree totally, and I wouldn't say I disagree with him. And this is my reason. Number one, there is no one fits all in politics, and you cannot tell the politicians what to do. However, I feel that the generality of Nigerians should galvanize around a young person, a person who is not a member of the establishment, a person who will punish politicians and non-politicians alike for bad behavior. And that is why I prefer Omoyele Sowore, because I know for a fact that the idea of it, or the possibility alone of Omoyele Sowore, will make all the ruling elites run away from the country. We must support EFCC to go after corrupt people. EFCC is one agency of government that needs the support of everyone in the country. And EFCC must enjoy, look at what has happened with Yabelo. It sends a message that certain people are above the law. Look at what has happened to the protesters. It sends a message that certain people are put beneath the law. People who have committed who have not done anything but demanding for end to bad governance. Is it that the government wants bad governance to fester, to continue? But look at how Yabelo has been shielded from arrest, from prosecution by powers that be. So we must support accountability, transparency, and that people who have done wrong, that they be held accountable. They face, the law, and that and also in addition to that is general application of rule of law. I think that some critical stakeholders have done a deal somewhere, and that they want to start subsidizing Dangote. That is the only thing, because it doesn't make any sense that you sell crude oil to him in naira. He should sell at 500 naira, because you're already selling the crude oil to him in naira. The crude oil business universally is a business that is traded in dollars. You cannot tell. Let's assume that you're an IOC. You are the one doing the crude at the oil well, and when you do the crude, you can sell the crude at the international market in dollars. The government is now forcing you to sell the crude to Dangote in naira. Why will you do that? Unless even say government forces you to sell to Dangote in naira, should fuel not be cheaper in Nigeria than the fuel that they bring into the country? Because now Dangote's fuel that is refining here is more expensive than the fuel that they are bringing into the country.
Whose fault is that?
It's NNPC. It's Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He's the one that wants to start subsidizing Dangote.
Is Bola Ahmed Tinubu the MD of NNPC?
He's the Minister of Petrol. We must stop shifting the buck. The buck stops at his table. He must take responsibility for the failure in the oil sector. Every single inadequacy and incompetence in the oil sector, he's to blame. Before this government came, we're paying about 300 billion for subsidy cushion, right? Now we are paying almost about 1 trillion naira. Why? These are questions that need answer. They tell you, oh, it's because they floated the naira. Okay, now they import fuel. Even if they are importing fuel from no matter where, even if it's Brazil or anywhere they are bringing fuel, landing cost of petrol is 1,117 naira. Crude oil that we give Dangote in our backyard, Dangote says he wants to be selling fuel at 1.3. Come on. And you said I should be hailing Dangote? The fuel they go and refine from Brazil and bring here, landing cost is 117. Dangote wants to be selling his fuel at 1,003, and you said nothing is amiss. Definitely something amiss, and these are the questions that Nigerians should be asking. Why will 2,400 protesters be arrested for protesting when bandits are having a field day? Bandits are sharing their live location on TikTok as we speak. And 80-something people were just recently killed in Yobe. They are not angry. The Tinubu government has not arrested one person who was involved. But you arrested 2,000 protesters and you say we should not call this government a military regime? What is the difference between a military regime and this government? There's practically no difference. So our appeal to General Bola Ahmed Tinubu is that he should continue, he should intensify his military tactics on the citizenry. The Nigerians need it. Nigerians need motivation for them to stand up for their.
Now, according to him, if you heard what he said, if you listen, for me, I believe that it is true. Now I understand the point of Kenneth Okonkwo saying that Peter Obi should step aside if he did not re-strategize. Though the way he's putting his statement is as if he's against his principle. I don't really know why he's behaving like this. There are ways of you putting words without you trying to derange and downgrade the person's integrity. You said that this man can become a president if only he merge. For me personally, if he merge with PDP, it's finished for him because PDP is as worse as APC.
So let me go back to the Mr. Peter Obi conversation where everyone is sort of like, oh, you know, where these people are like, he should run as vice. Me, and I'm giving you people my word now. Not us, I no talker. If Peter Obi is running with anyone, as the vice president of that, as the running mate to that person, me, Aisha Yusufu, in my little, I'm not saying that I have any influence, so I'm not saying that I'm one big anything. In my little capacity, I will work against that ticket. If that's the only thing, even if I don't support any other person, is to work against that whatever ticket that I will. Because what is this? Why are we always asking the best to be second? They've turned Peter Obi to the case of the way they put a woman, the way they put women in Nigeria. They will always put you in the deputy position, deputy whatever position. That's where they always put you. Nothing else. Deputy this, deputy that, running mate. I'm sure the other time I said to them, even if it's a goat that is running for president, you people will put Aisha Yusufu as vice. Because as far as you are concerned, as I'm a woman, automatically you see me as vice and nothing else. That cannot, we cannot have that situation. Peter Obi right now, you talk about empathy, you talk about somebody who cares, somebody who is going to, we are not saying that he's a messiah, he can never be. We're not saying that he knows everything, he doesn't. But we're saying he cares. The fact that he cares, he wants it to be right for people, and he listens, and he learns, and he's always ready to learn. We mean that he's going to get the people that will do the right thing to be there. And that's what is most important. That's what we really want. You understand? That
He should go and merge with NNPP, which is the Kwakwaso team. If he merge with Kwakwaso, I believe definitely that, yes, he have more chance to become president, not with PDP. And as a Nigerian, you know, Peter Obi has been making himself relevant. And I want you guys to watch this particular interview. What he said in this particular video. We'll be right back.
People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Well verified. We need more transparency. And when you talk about transparency in terms of figures, you show it, you elucidate it. Figures are not 1 + 1 is 2. It's not something you say it's just 2 because of. Tell us how we arrived at it and we'll believe. And when we talk about subsidy, as continuously said, if we are removing subsidy, what are we replacing it with? Where are we applying that subsidy we removed to? So if you say to me, I've removed subsidy, I'm going to use it to build this number of classrooms, to be able to pull out of school children into school, so we can verify and follow and track those schools. We have issue in health, primary health care, especially issue of infant mortality. Removal of the subsidy will enable us to build this number of primary health cares in different, so that we can measure it. So you don't remove something without saying what is replaced and where are we moving our money to. Or it's helping us to manage our debts. This is it. But here we have fuel subsidy removed, the debt is increasing, and we're not seeing anything. We have to continue our journey on democracy. It's government of the people, for the people, and by the people. However, we need to tweak it where we have some level of parliamentary system in it, like is in South Africa. So we need to deal with issue of more scrutiny in our expenditure, in our borrowing, in efforts to be able to ensure that our scarce resources is prioritized to areas of urgent needs for development, from security, food, all those areas, education. I'm not preoccupied about 2027 election. I'm preoccupied by Nigeria sitting today and having a better life. I've said it before, my politics is not about the election. I'm not desperate to be president, and I don't want to. What I want to hear is that fuel prices are coming down, bread is getting cheaper, Nigerians are not. You cannot be talking about 38 million Nigerians facing hunger, and I'm talking about next election. Let's talk about hunger. Let's talk about managing our resources today. Let's talk about doing the right thing, the right behavior, showing example to the younger ones, growing up that we're leaders. I've said that everybody, they have right to protest. I've said it before. I would discuss with every protester. They even won government months before they did that. I would sit down and discuss with them. People protested when I was governor. They even called strike. They shut down our schools for months, our hospitals for months. Go and verify. I was talking with them. I didn't come down. I have never, as a politician, as a governor, for one day, go and ask any policeman, say, please, stop somebody. Talk less of arresting the person. It shouldn't be. In a democracy, people have right to say no. I've said it every day. If I'm managing this facility and everybody loves me, I will resign. This is me. Wherever I am, I believe that I have enemies. My job is to convince them. If everybody loves me, then there's a problem. There's people who hate me because I'm just Peter. They don't even need to give me any reason. It is my job to convince them on why it should be. I convince the teachers why we should return schools to missionaries, and they've seen the result. I convince them why we should go to the missionary facilities, the Ministry of Health, and build school of nursing and midwifery. You just have to. It's a constant thing. That's why you're a leader. You're a communicator. You listen. You talk to the people. It's not a question of what the young ones. I'll meet them. The agitators, the protesters. I will be talking to them.
I really don't know why Abure and the other Labour Party is trying to instigate crisis in Labour Party. No, trying to derange and downgrade and make sure there is chaos in the party so that the party will not be organized. Using constitution to constitution, trying to share the party tickets, primary tickets to everybody so that Peter Obi will not win primaries, or to disorganize the primary that will come forth in 2026 or 2027. I really don't know why he's doing that.
We have not yet talked Alex Oti and Peter Obi. We have simply said that the doors of the party are open to others, which is democratic. If you look at section 221 and section 222 of the 1999 Constitution, it makes it clear that every political party is open to all Nigerians. The Labour Party Constitution is equally clear that you cannot deprive people who may be interested in running for an elective office in the party. And so what we have done simply is to open the window to accommodate more people. You will agree with me that democracy is about number. The more, the merrier. The more people we have, the better for the party and for even the candidates themselves. Because if you emerge from a competitive process, it gives you more confidence and it shows that you are the best. And Labour Party have always maintained that why APC and PDP have failed is because they suppress competition and skew their primaries towards one individual. And we feel that since our party is different, we should not be seen in behaving in the same way. And that's why we have simply thrown the party open for all and sundry.
But we know one thing is for sure: if Peter Obi should leave Labour Party today, Labour Party become irrelevant. And wherever Peter Obi goes, if he goes to NNPP, believe it or not, NNPP will become more famous and even become more relevant to Nigeria. And Labour Party and this Abure that is causing chaos will become nobody. And that party becomes nothing as it was before. Anyway, what do you guys think about Peter Obi? Do you think that he have more chances to become president? What do you think about what Nelson Wike is saying about him personally? Oh, Peter Obi, if you want to become president and this and that, you are the hero. What do you think about what the human rights also said, that human rights lawyer? What he said that Peter Obi cannot pull the force alone against Tinubu. I don't really know. Please comment your thoughts in the comment section. This is where I'm going to be ending the video today. I love you guys. Remember, God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can show your love to us is to like this video, comment your thoughts about this video. Above it all, subscribe. If you do, turn on the notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out your future uploads. Until we meet again, peace out. I love you guys. Thank you very much for your support.